welcome to the Iowa Girls High School State Basketball Tournament. Joining me here is Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Executive Director Gene Berger. Man, this is a time you look for, opening day of the tournament, huh?
It's the best, and there's no snow.
Yeah.
I survived the first snowstorm. It didn't land on state tournament.
You've been doing some different things here on these tournaments come along and kind of putting new touches. Anything new we're going to see here today at the girls' tourney?
Well, wait till championship, then we have some things for the winners, but we do have some VIP hospitality on the floor. We're going to have some new in-game things where you might see some contests and some interviews. We surveyed the teams with a questionnaire like what's the thing your coach says all the time, or who imitates, what's your favorite song. So you'll see a lot more of information about the girls and their teams.
A little more of the color pink in there too, huh?
Absolutely, pink and black.
Well, we're a little nervous because we've been making all these preparations. You get nervous when these tournaments start, or do you feel everything's ready to go and here it goes?
I get a little nervous. It's my first one. We had a meeting this morning and we run from 1 year experience to 42 years of experience. So we have some good people that know what they're doing. The facility people are awesome. But just like anything else, if something goes wrong, we'll have to address it. But yeah, now we just want to play.
Yep, get it going. Well, thank you, Gene. Gene Berger, the Executive Director of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union here. We're ready for basketball.
Let's go.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homeacres on Douglas in Urbandale.
Ask anyone you know, they will tell you the best meat comes from Fairway. We take pride in our meat counter and choose nothing but the best choice beef for our customers. From ribeyes to ribs, chicken to brats, we have them all. From grilling season to crock-pot weather, we have you covered. Fairway, best at choice beef.
It's Truck Month at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Get $12,000 off select new F-150s and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. $12,000 off select new F-150s. Or get 0% for 72 months. To bulk up fresh local trades, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. The Schottenkirk Experience, now available in Indianola. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homeacres on Douglas in Urbandale.
Ask anyone you know, they will tell you the best meat comes from Fairway. We take pride in our meat counter and choose nothing but the best choice beef for our customers. From ribeyes to ribs, chicken to brats, we have them all. From grilling season to crock-pot weather, we have you covered. Fairway, best at choice beef.
Tell us, what were your thoughts toward the end of the game there? You guys battled all the way back. And, what were you thinking?
Pretty much the name of the game is Survive in Advance. You know, we have to put down away in our minds and try and come up as a team and win as a team. So we just wanted to finish strong.
They came out strong in that third quarter and kind of took that lead back. And then was there something you changed in the fourth quarter? Or?
Most of it was like defense. You know, we want to get defensive stops, and you know, we had some clutch points in there, so that was nice. But we pride ourselves on our defense, so that was the thing: get a defensive stop.
And then you go to your main scorer, Reichs, and she was getting it done, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. You know, Shelby, you can rely on Shelby. She's a trooper.
So, how do you come off of this a tie win and get ready for the next game?
I think it gives us more motivation. You know, we can't take anyone lightly, and you know, everyone is one notch higher than what they were in the regular season. So I think this will help with our motivation, help us stay focused for the next games.
Got all the way to the title last year. You want to get back there, don't you?
Definitely, most definitely.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Coach Carla Niedermeyer from Turkey Valley. Wow. Those are the games that, man, you get down here and those close ones, you hope you're on the right side of it, and today you guys came out on the right side.
Right, yeah, and we finally did. That was good. It was definitely kind of pressing there as to whether we could just get over that little hump to get the lead back again, and fortunately we did, and then luckily there wasn't much time left that we had to hang on to it. So
we know basketball is a game of runs. They came out to start the third quarter, and I think it was something like 20-6, and they take that lead. And then, did you make adjustments, or what did you do then into the fourth quarter to get back into it?
Well, we were a little down there in the third quarter as far as we had to have one of our best defensive girls setting out, Morgan Kennan, so that didn't help our cause any. And I think too, we just did not do a very good job of moving our feet and getting over where we needed to be. So we talked about trying to make adjustments on that. I just think basically a lot of it was our senior girls stepping up and not wanting this to end. So I think they did a good job of taking control and just making sure that people were all on the same page and getting after it.
I know it's a team game, but man, Reichs and Hazard both just took over for their teams. For you, and then Tori Hazard for Janesville, and it just man, it was a good battle there too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Both of those girls are that type of player. So. It's hard to stop both of them. I commend Tori Hazard. She's a great player. She just knows how to get to the basket. And Shelby can do the same thing. And fortunately, she, with her injury going down and with the other ankle there, for her to get back in there and to stick with it, I thought
was
that
gritty,
was
wasn't it?
Yeah, very gritty.
So what do you do now to prepare for the next game?
We talked about just trying to come into the next game where we left off. We don't want to, go backwards on it. We'll make sure that we keep our intensity and our momentum going, and just focusing better, playing good defense, and being aggressive on offense.
Congratulations into
Thank
the
you.
semis.
Thank you.
It's Truck Month at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Get $12,000 off select new F-150s and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. $12,000 off select new F-150s. Or get 0% for 72 months. To bulk up fresh local trades, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. The Schottenkirk Experience, now available in Indianola. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com. It's
Call
Truck
1-800-338-8366 today.
Hey, it's annual enrollment for most Iowa HealthLink members. If you signed up in April last year, you can change plans or keep things the way they are. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I'll probably check out all the plans again. I'm thinking about switching. I just want to make some healthy changes this year. Who do you have?
I'm staying with AmeriGroup. I get all the regular benefits plus lots of extras, rewards for getting checkups, and free Weight Watchers.
Wow, that sounds great. I'm going with AmeriGroup too.
Choose AmeriGroup. Call 1-800-338-8366 today.
Hey, it's annual enrollment.
A pleasant good afternoon to you from Wells Fargo Arena and the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Basketball Tournament. It's time for Game 5 of the day as we begin Class 2A here inside in Des Moines. Good afternoon, everybody. Paul Yeager alongside the ever handsome Dar Danielson. I think you get better with age.
Oh, is that?
Is that, don't you think?
I have no comment.
No comment? All right. Well, the games have gotten better, much better than the game that we talked this morning at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
You had two barn burners back-to-back. The game before, not quite as good. We begin a new class, though, now in 2A.
And this one, interesting. You got another first-time tourney member here in Logan Magnolia, and you got a team that's been winning a lot of games and hoping to push beyond up to maybe the top of the podium here in Iowa City, Regina.
Regina has won 45 straight regular season contests. They lost last year in the semifinals here on this same court. Looking to have a different ending to this script. They bring in some incredible players. It starts with Mary Crompton, Sarah Lehman, and, oh, by the way, Alex Weiss. 3 players in double digits.
Yeah, and then, Logan Magnolia has the same 3 players in double digits too, but, you know, it's their scoring averages. I had it here, but I don't now.
Logan Magnolia
yeah.
scoring average? Well, if I would have known that's where you were going. Regina averages 71.6 points a game, which is second best only to Central Decatur of Leon at 71.8. So Regina, 71.6. Logan Magnolia, 60.9. So a full 11-point spread between these two teams, their offenses.
Yeah, there's a disparity there. We've seen, I think, some of these games have been a little lower scoring to start. It's a little different. You get down here and a little nerves as you start out in the first tournament game, and then a game of runs is what we've been talking about. And there's been a lot of back and forth runs throughout these games early in the tournament.
On your screen now is Logan Magnolia as they go through their final preparations, as we're just a couple of minutes from pregame introductions. Mount Air was the opponent for Logan Magnolia in the regional final, a 62-42 win. And if they win, they play 1:30 Thursday afternoon in the semifinal. They are a newcomer to state in basketball, but Logan Magnolia and the Panthers been pretty darn good in softball the last couple of seasons. Football as well, but on the girls' side. Logan Magnolia, 2 of their losses have come to Trainer, and the other one was to IKM Manning. Derek Sunderland in his 3rd team that he has brought to the state tournament. He took Tri-Center of Neola and Audubon, and now he brings Logan Magnolia. For Iowa City Regina, you have a return of Jeff Wallace. He was the coach from 2000 to 2006. Pretty darn good run. The last championship the Regals had was in 2006 with Jeff Wallace. He was on the AAU circuit for a while. He comes back with an incredible team.
Yeah, and just you talked about it, the number of wins in a row, and it's you talk about it, it's not easy to do.
No.
It's just, talking with the Janesville coach, and it's like their first loss was here at state, and I said, that's something, you got to be happy about. And he said, yeah, we are. You're disappointing. You want to win and move on, but when you go 24-0 and your first loss is here, going through a season and not losing any games is not easy by any means.
Regina, Dar, has not even had a game that's within 13 in the final score. They've had twice. Bellevue and Maquoketa Valley have taken them within 13. That's saying something, too. It's not just like, we won 5 shots on, the last possession. We're not even in single digits.
Yeah. Then you come down here, though, and you face a team that you haven't seen.
Right.
And a new, we'll see what they throw at them. They've been able to probably look a little bit, do a little scouting, and come up with a plan, and we'll see how that works out.
Should be fun. We're just getting close here to our beginning of all the action, where we'll tell you who is starting and all the teams in the introduction. Let's run down what happened so far. 10 o'clock this morning, it was Springville in Class 1A with a 56-16 win over Burlington Notre Dame. The Nikes only scored 3. In the last 3 quarters, they only scored a combined 6 points, including no field goals in the second half. There's a look at that graphic that says who has won and who has moved on. Kingsley Pearson down Marquette Catholic 65-61. Then Turkey Valley down 9 in the fourth quarter, down Janesville 60-58. And the game that just finished right before us, Dar, Exira Elkhorn Kimballton 58, Sydney 43. So moving on to play on Thursday will be Springville, Kingsley Pearson. That game will tip at 10 o'clock. And then it'll be Turkey Valley and Exira Elkhorn Kimballton, that game at 11:45. Let's take a look at 2A and how they'll go. Logan Magnolia and Regina set to do battle here. Then after us, it'll be North Lynn and Western Christian. And Van Meter and Trainer finish off the night here coming up at 8:30. Cascade and Central Decatur will have the first game of tomorrow's action. But let's meet the players and learn a little bit more. Here, let's go to the public address.
And the Iowa Farm Bureau would like to recognize the outstanding sportsmanship shown by Logan Magnolia and Iowa City Regina throughout the season and during this state tournament week. In recognition of the importance of good sportsmanship, each qualifying school was asked to nominate a spectator who represents the school and community in a sportsmanlike manner. Karen Brown of the Girls Athletic Union will present each nominee with a certificate of recognition and a $250 check payable to their school's scholarship fund. Please join us in honoring these individuals whose decorum and respect for others serves as a model for all spectators attending interscholastic events. From Logan Magnolia, Trent Buckner. And from Iowa City Regina, Mark Betzler. Now we'll meet the non-starters for the visiting team on the scoreboard, the Logan Magnolia Panthers. Number 11, Violet Lapke. Number 23, Olivia Lapke. Number 25, Shia Deakins. Number 41, Danny Gokenauer. And number 43, Juliana King. The assistant coaches, Shad Hornbeck, Robert Cunard, Joe Cooper, and Trent Buckner. Now the non-starters for the home team on the scoreboard, the Regina Regals. Number 10, Alexa Lehman. Number 14, Lauren Gardy. Number 20, Emma Corkery. Number 24, Maeve Dunn. Number 25, Claire Gardy. Number 30, Katie Bracken. Number 32, Megan Wick. Number 40, Ellie Van Linschoot. Number 42, Ellie Gahn. And number 50, Katie Dunn. Assistant coaches for the Regals are Matt Haas, Mary Halverson, Bryce Smeens, and Mark Betzler. Now, the starting lineups for the Panthers. Number 13, Alexis Fender. For the Regals, number 2, Mary Compton. For the Panthers, number 15, Kyan Strait. For the Regals, number 15, Sarah Lehman. For the Panthers, number 21, Kylie Morrison. For the Regals, number 22, Grayson Dumont. For the Panthers, number 31, Kenzie Kennard. For the Regals, number 23, Kennedy Wallace. For the Panthers, number 55, Delaney Edelman. For the Regals, number 34, Alex Weiss. Head coach for the Panthers is Derek Sunderland. Head coach for the Regals is Jeff Wallace. Officials for this evening's game, Robert Smith, Ben Applegate, and Scott Giles. Now let's play Class 2A quarterfinals state basketball.
Fender, Strait, Morrison, Kennard, and Edelman for Logan Magnolia, Crompton, Lehman, Dumont, Wallace, and Weiss for the Regals. Dar Danielson, keys to the ball game, sir.
Well, come out, get through those jitters early, and try to stick with your game plan. Don't get excited and try to rush the shot. And, you know, it's the big stage and it's a little different, but come out and go through what you worked on getting here. that scouting report on defense and then on offense. You know, don't get shaken by being here on the big court in front on the big stage to start out.
And that's something you have with a Regina squad that has been here before. A lot of these players, the only newcomer is Alex Weiss. She was playing at Tipton last year. Now she plays for the Regals. Logan Magnolia, you got nothing to lose.
We saw that Bellevue Marquette got out to 10-0 lead over Kingsley Pearson. They didn't panic. They came back. They fought back, and then they ended up winning that ball game. It's, you know, they're going to be runs, but you just got to be ready to handle them and you know, have confidence in your teammates and your coach that he's going to get you through that.
Regina from the River Valley Conference. Logan Magnolia out of the Western Iowa Conference. They meet in Class 2A, and we're underway. Regals regain the tip. They'll go left to right on your screen. Early on, Dumont. One of the best shooters in the state right there is Mary Crompton. She puts it up, shot no good, rebound for the Regals, and the putback is from Alex Weiss. 2-0 lead, Regals. Logan Magnolia's first offensive possession in the all-purple. The uniforms with gold. And it's going to be a turnover, and the Regals chase it down. Pushing the tempo is Wallace.
Both these teams coming out playing man-to-man defense.
Inside. Now to the outside, flat-footed jump shot is going to fall for Weiss. She now has 4, all the points for the Regals. Inside. Shot won't go for Edelman. It'll stay Logan Magnolia basketball.
Weiss helping them out there. She went off them. It's our ball.
Inbounding it is Morrison. She's got to get it in here in a hurry, and she cannot. 5-second call from Mr. Robert Smith. Also, Ben Applegate and Scott Giles, your officials today. Early on, Regina 4, Logan Magnolia nothing. Paul Yeager, Dardanus in Class 2A. First game in that action. Weiss goes with the rebound, or goes hard to the hole to the right side, and it's going to be timeout. Logan Magnolia. Weiss with 6 straight. 6 straight makes it 6-0, Logan Magnolia. Six 0 run for Regina, calls the first timeout for Logan Magnolia. Here comes a little three-quarter court press. Logan breaks it in the backcourt and then struggles in the front court. Up ahead, nice pass, Edelman. First 2 for the Panthers.
Now that was classic press break. Didn't put it on the floor hardly at all. Passed it up ahead. And the good last pass to Edelman, who nice move under the basket.
Regina sets up in an offense. That's Dumont. Now Wallace. Weiss' shot won't go. Tipped out and retained by Fender.
It's one of the few misses they've had early.
Kennard brings it across the timeline for the Panthers. And there's going to be a whistle right there in front of the Regina bench. And it's going to be on Mary Crompton. Crompton, 18.7. I've had some coaches tell me they think she's the best player in, if not, for sure in Class 2A, if not all classes. At least on her shot. They just really are a big fan of what she can do with the basketball. Morrison and the Panthers. And that's going to be an offensive. It's going to be a foul on the offense.
Kennard, isn't it, I believe? We'll see.
Kylan Straight. But that was away from the ball, right?
Yep.
She did not have the ball. Weiss again, backs down Edelman and scores.
Man, how do you stop that? When she's got the position on that back hip, turns, boom.
Weiss has 8, all of the Regals' points. Morrison for the Panthers will reset. Edelman on the right block. Shot, Weiss just sticks her hand. That wasn't even a shot. I think that was a pass. Weiss has the 3 in her sights. And that'll be Dumont. Setting up for the 3. They got the screen for Wallace, and it's going to be a foul. That's on Crompton. That's her second. Well, that's one way to get her out of the ball game. So Jeff Wallace will have to sit Mary Crompton. I think he was going to already. Also going out is Sarah Lehman. So Alexa Lehman comes in.
And Lauren Gardy.
Lauren Gardy. 8-2, Regina. Kennard is stuck. She gets a wide open teammate underneath the basket, and that's Kylan Straight.
And when you convert those, when you break the presses, there goes the 3. Good. Well, you can't look down, can you?
No. 3.
By Gardy, just off the bench, and she pops the 3.
Regina gets the basketball off the miss. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Tipped away. Whistle underneath. And they're going to say there's some displacement.
Lehman.
Okay, so Lehman, that's the 3rd team foul for the Regals. That is one thing going in Logan Magnolia's favor right now as they trail by 7, 11-4. Underneath, Edelman. She gets it, and she's fouled. That whistle was short. If you weren't listening for it.
And she made the quick little pump fake, got the defender up, and then put it up. Let him clear and went up.
So Edelman will go to the line. She's a 62% free throw shooter and connects. The lead is cut to 4. That was a great possession for Logan Magnolia. Corner pocket, 3-ball! Sarah Lehman. Good scrappy defense. Up ahead, over the head of Edelman, out of bounds. Morrison just let her just a little too much.
Yeah, and I almost would have taken that in. It looked like the defender saw Edelman was maybe starting to drop back on Edelman, and maybe if you attack the defender a little bit, she might foul you as you come in, but she went for the pass and then a little too much on it.
Lauren Gardy brings it across. Gets it to Sarah Lehman, who drives, has it taken away. Good defense by Fender. 3 minutes left to go. First quarter. 3-pointer was no good. Rebound by Kennard off her own miss. Still retained by Logan Magnolia. And that's Kylan Straight. Her father, Matt, played at Iowa State in football coach at Logan Magnolia. And she's got a pretty good daughter. Kenzie Kennard, who's no stranger to the softball field, is going to go to the line after. And Sarah Lehman picks up 2. So Crompton and Sarah Lehman both have 2 fouls for Regina. And this is brought to you by Mid-American Energy. Putting power in your hands means helping keep families safe. To learn more, visit midamericanenergy.com.
A lot better movement by Logan Magnolia offensively, moving the ball around more, and that's leading to these baskets or fouls.
And the free throw's good, so now the lead cut back to 4. Regina driving. Weiss has kind of gone quiet. She's posting up on Edelman. They try to get it in there, but Kennard kicks it away. It'll stay Regina basketball. Regina out of Iowa City. 3 Iowa City area teams at the state tournament this week. City High, West, and Regina. The 5A schools will take the court on Wednesday. As the Regals move it around, Lehman, now Dumont. Lehman is good. Alexa Lehman. Well, if Sarah has to sit, maybe Alexa's going to pick up the slack. Up ahead, Logan Magnolia breaks the press pretty easily, gets a good-looking shot, but it won't go. Rebound to the Regals.
They're using the post to come up and getting a high screen on that three that they get behind.
3 ball won't go for Wallace, and Logan Magnolia clears it out for Kenzie Kennard.
That time they shot it from the wing, but when they go top of the key, they're getting a high screen from their post. We'll see if they do it again here coming down.
Kennard thinks about it, and she will. Pull the trigger. Hit it! Kennard now with 5 on that 3 ball. Pulls it back within 4. We've been 7, we've been 4 because both teams are either getting a 2 plus a free throw or hitting the 3. 17-13 is your score. Regina in white on your screen. The Panthers, they have 13. They're from Logan Magnolia. I'd call it Midwest Central.
Somewhere, yeah.
Iowa. I'd say Midwest Iowa,
yeah.
But that's West Central, I think, is West Central, closer to Western Iowa. Kennard, she's feeling it, but that one, she would have stepped back, would have been a 3. Said it was just a 2, but it was a miss either way. Kennedy Wallace has it for the Regals. We're under a minute to play in the first quarter of this Class 2A quarterfinal contest. Weiss comes up. I think there's a little frustration in Regina's offense. They're going Weiss, backdoor cut. She tries to make space, and she will be fouled. She will be fouled, and we'll let you know that the Iowa pork producers, from focusing on food safety to promoting animal care, protecting Iowa's natural resources to enhancing the quality of life in their communities, Iowa's pig farmers are doing it right. To learn more, visit iowapork.org. Foul was on.
I thought it was Kylan Street.
I think you're right. And that's her second. Yeah, Straight has 2 points and 2 fouls. Kennard has 6 points. Weiss has 9 as she connected right there.
Violet Lapke comes in for Logan Magnolia.
Weiss hits them both. 6-point lead now. 35 seconds to play, first quarter. The Panthers with Kennard. They're going to hold it for 1 now as they move under 30. Fender set the pick. There wasn't much of a. Now she's setting another screen up top. Morrison's dribbling a lot. We're under 20. Edelman fakes the shot. Great defense by Regina. Not getting Logan any look here as we're under 10. Lapke. Stolen away nearly. 2 seconds. 1. The shot's going to be way short. Edelman fights for it. That was not the shot they were hoping for, but that ends the first quarter with Regina 19, Logan Magnolia 13. This is the state tournament from Des Moines.
Is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history. This is Iowa.
Back inside Wells Fargo Arena, there you see the full floor from the high corner. We've had a decent crowd here today as Regina makes the trip over from Iowa City. And Logan, there's a smattering of fans, but man, Turkey Valley brought a lot of fans in that.
Yeah,
they did last year, and they brought them again this year.
They did. Had quite a few here, and I'd say all the crowds have been pretty good here so far in this morning session, and now as we head into the afternoon.
It gets louder as the schools get bigger, but sometimes those small schools can really bring the volume.
Yeah, a lot of people, I don't know how many people were left in Janesville that showed up here.
They were all in the band.
Yeah, well, they had the band too, yeah.
That's what Andy Pollock and I said. He goes, wow, Janesville didn't have a very big crowd. I go, yeah, they did. They just were all playing an instrument.
The band, yep, for the students anyway.
Kennard gets the inbounds, drives into the right block. Won't go. Weiss over Edelman for the rebound. And Wallace will bring it up. Logan Magnolia still playing that 2-3 zone-ish. More of a box and one as the rebound comes out to Logan Magnolia's Kylan Strait. Kenzie Kennard just under 19 points a contest. She's got 5 first quarter points. So she's on pace. Edelman, wide open, left block is good. She's got 7.
Good look, and she put a little mustard on it, got it across there quickly to Edelman.
Lead is back to 4. Wallace, or that's Crompton who's back in with 2 fouls. Wallace drives and delivers the pass, gets the assist because Lauren Gardy hits the 3.
Now back to pressure for Regina.
Up ahead, it goes ever so slowly for Fender. 2 more. We're going to have a foul down, and it'll stay.
I think that was Fender with a grab.
Yep. So Gardy's hit a couple of threes here. You know, and Gardy hasn't played. She's played in 20 games. She's averaging just under 3 points a contest. She's got well over that. Nice looking jumper there from Sarah Lehman. Now it's a 7-point lead. One more pass, almost out of bounds, but taken back by the Panthers, and a nice drive to the hole. Kylan Strait.
Yeah, there were a lot of tightrope in there, and then Kylan said, hey, I'm not messing with this. I'm taking it to the basket.
Kylan for 2 more. Back to a 5-point lead. 3-point shot, no good. And that's going to be on Sarah Lehman, and that's 3. So Sarah Lehman will go to the bench with 5 points. She just scored the last 2. So at the 5:50 mark here in the second quarter, Sarah Lehman picks up her 3rd foul. Keep an eye on that storyline. Panthers break the press. Now go back into the corner for Fender. Some of the Panthers, when they get the basketball, they're not even squaring up. They're just part of a motion offense.
Yeah, kick it back.
Morrison now's had the basketball for quite a while. Fender dribbles around, and she travels. Turnover.
In that Regina pressure, they've been breaking it pretty much here, but you want to see how that wears on them into the second half. As they've been continuing the press, they've got behind it a few times, but the more that happens throughout the game, the more effective it becomes.
Weiss goes right, pulls up in the middle. Short. Rebound out to Kennard.
Last couple of shots, she's pulled up just a little short.
Oof. Fender took a little trip. Kennard now back out with it. Ball is loose, and it's going to be picked up by Mary Crompton. She rifles it ahead. Nice bounce pass to Weiss.
Wow, what an assist by Lehman there. She had that and bounced past it in. Kept her head up and saw Weiss cutting down, and just a beautiful hard bounce pass into her.
Weiss now with 12, and 2 more the other way, and 1. Kennard.
You might want to pick her up on defense when she starts dribbling down the lane there.
So now the Panthers have a chance to pull it within 4, and they cannot convert, but the rebound goes to Kylan Straight. That's even better for Logan Magnolia.
A one-possession game now.
Now down to 3. Closest the Panthers have been since the opening moments.
About halfway through the second quarter.
Screen set for Crompton. Got it!
They work that so well, that screen, to get the 3 open, don't they? They set it and jump behind it, and they get that open shot on the 3.
The last thing you want to do if you're Derek Sunderland and Logan Magnolia is allow Mary Crompton to get that open of a look. And she nailed it. She averages 18 points a contest, and she made that one look easy. Back to a 6-point lead. Driving, kicking. Kennard pulls up her dribble, and the defense comes and gets her. Logan Magnolia having a hard time kind of just holding on to the basketball.
Well, they're trying to get rid of it quick, and sometimes too quick.
Morrison, the 6-foot floater, is good. Morrison's first 2 points of the game, back to a 4-point lead. 3-point on the way, got it! Alexa Lehman.
She had her feet spread, cocked it down, and boom, popped that right in from the left or the right side of the court.
And just like that, it's a 7-point lead. And there's a whistle on the other end.
When that happens, they hit a couple threes, and you come down and you want to try to get the ball up quick and try to answer, which is something Logan Magnolia doesn't need to do. Come down, work the offense.
So another foul, this time called on, as the first free throw is up and good by Kylan Straight. That was another foul, this time though Kennedy Wallace. That's only her first.
Straight shooting 71% for the line.
Gets them both. Timeout on the floor. Regina within 5 when we come back. I'd like to keep hearing that pep band from Logan Magnolia.
Now, did you see that shot, though? It looked like he was hitting him on the back of the head with that drumstick, which in high school, man, that could happen now and then. And
Kennedy Wallace has it, and we're going to have
some kind of
it's going to be it's going to be a hold, and that is going to be on Alexis Fender. So that's the 4th team foul for Logan Magnolia. Regina with 18 fouls. Just something to keep watching.
Yep, she slid over that, yeah.
So Regina turns it over on the inbounds, violated the line, right?
She got up on her toes and started to throw it and then started to stop herself, and she slid that one toe over, I think, and the official saw that.
Little pressure back from the Regals. 2.5 minutes to play. Logan Magnolia can cut into this 5-point lead with a make here. Good stifling defense here by Regina. They're getting hands up, knocking out those passing lanes. 3-ball, no good. Rebound, Edelman tips it, and coming up with a loose handle is Violet Lapke. Edelman did the dirty work there and tipped that one out off the missed shot by Kylan Straight. Kylan in the middle, goes left, cuts through the trees, high off the glass and 2.
she came down with that and made like she was going to go right back up with it, but then faked and drove to the hole and just had the defense standing flat-footed.
The lead's down to 3. Regals haven't been tested like this all season. As you said, our screen is set for Lehman. Weiss, the trail. Driving and scoring is Grayson Dumont. And that ends the run of 6 straight. Stolen away by Crompton. The Regals can now open it back up. Crompton passes and then goes into motion. Alexa, left side, three-pointer, no good. Edelman boxes out well. Wallace's shot was just short. 48 seconds to play before half. Straight, and she double dribbles. I'm sorry, that was Kennard. She was trying to get it to Straight. And Morrison there. .40 seconds, Dar. The way Regina scores, they could score 3 times in that time.
Well, we were talking earlier, I was telling Andrew, a lot of the 5A games we do, if they get it under a minute, they hold it for 1. But not at this level. 1A seems like they shoot it, and there they do.
Weiss, 2 more. And the pressure comes with, we're at 20 seconds. Lead back to 7 for the Regals. Got some breathing distance. Swung over to Kennard. They go left block, or left baseline extended. 5 seconds. Edelman, 3 in the paint. Shot is short. Rebound Weiss. They'll clear it, hold it, and go into the break. Up by 7. The Regals on a run here at the end of 4-0. But lead at halftime, 36-29. A 16-point quarter for Logan Magnolia and a 17-point quarter for Iowa City Regina. I'm Paul Yeager. That's the ever graceful Dar Danielson.
Yeah.
Just going to call you that. Is there anything wrong with that?
No, that's fine. Graceful's one of the nicer things I've been called. So
today.
Yeah.
We will step aside here in a moment and let you know. We'll recap some of these first half statistics and break down the game and get you ready for the last 2 games of the day here as you're watching CISN TV from the Girls State Basketball Tournament.
Ask anyone you know, they will tell you the best meat comes from Fairway. We take pride in our meat counter and choose nothing but the best choice beef for our customers. From ribeyes to ribs, chicken to brats, we have them all. From grilling season to crock-pot weather, we have you covered. Fairway, best at choice beef.
I'm an environmentalist working hard to protect Iowa's natural resources.
I'm an employer committed to providing a safe workplace for Iowans.
I'm a farmer consistently producing quality products for consumers worldwide.
I'm an animal welfare advocate, protecting and promoting animal well-being in everything I do.
We're Iowa hog farmers, and we care.
And we care.
New Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Get $12,000 off select new F-150s and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. $12,000 off select new F-150s. Or get 0% for 72 months. To bulk up fresh local trades, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. The Schottenkirk Experience. Now available in Indianola. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com. It's Truck Month.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us. Or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing. 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Paul. That's Dar. Welcome back to halftime. It is Iowa City Regina leading Logan Magnolia 36-29 in this Class 2A quarterfinal. The winner will play Thursday morning, actually Thursday afternoon at 1:30. That's afternoon now. Regina jumped out to a 19-13 lead in the first quarter and then a 17-16 second quarter for a 36-29. And Dar's going to run through some of the statistics here to kind of bring you up to date on who's to watch.
Well, for Logan Magnolia, is it okay to say Lomag?
You
Is
can
that
call him
acceptable?
Loma.
Loma, okay. Anyway, Kylan Strait with 10 points to lead them in scoring. 8 for Kenzie Kennard, 7 for Delaney Edelman, 2 for Alexis Fender, 2 for Kylie Morrison to round out the scoring. 5 players on the board there for Iowa City Regina. Alexa Weiss. I have a good friend named Weiss. It spells it the same way, so it throws me off. It's Alexa Weiss, 14 points.
Yeah, Alex Weiss there, yep.
6 points for Alexa Lehman, 5 points for Sarah Lehman.
Hold on. Weiss has how many?
Weiss has 14.
14, okay. Thank you.
Alexa Lehman, 6. Lauren Gardy with 6.
Yep, she had
and
2 threes.
5 for Sarah Lehman. 3
Yeah, and Sarah Lehman's got the 3 fouls and only 5 points, right?
3 for Mary Crompton, yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 for Grayson Dumont. Now, Regina is shooting 63.6%. Loma is shooting 60% from the floor.
Yeah.
So both of them shooting a good percentage. The difference, Regina 6 of 11, 54.5 for three-point range, and only 1 of 4 from three-point range for Logan Magnolia. So there's a little difference in your scoring there. Free throws, 4 of 5 for Logan Magnolia, 2 of 2 for Regina.
Well, on the season, Regina is a 35.4% three-point shooting team, and Logan Magnolia 36. So Logan Magnolia is a little closer to regular.
And that may
Regina,
come down as the game goes down, although we talked about it. They're getting that good high screen there. And turnovers, Loma with 9, Regina with 3. And so Logan Magnolia didn't score a field goal in the last 152, and Regina was able to build that lead up.
The thing with the shooting from the field at when you are 14 to 22, 63%, Regina is the best in the tournament for 2A at 49.6. So traditionally, as this season has gone, they've just been a great shooting team. They take, and you've noticed, Art, they do take some pretty high percentage shots.
Yeah, and Logan Magnolia, Delaney Edelman, 3 of 5. She gets them right down there on the post too. So, Logan Magnolia has never led, in the largest lead for Regina is what it stands at now, right? 7 is their biggest lead. They led by 6 after 1 and outscored them by 1 in the second quarter. And even with my math, I could figure that out. That leads to a 7-point lead here.
In your Janesville math?
In the Janesville math. I'm laughing because I saw some. I went up to get something to eat and ran into some of the Janesville players and the trophy and stuff. And I was talking with one of the, well, I won't tell you who it was, but one of the teachers said, "Oh, the baddest thing about losing is we don't get Thursday off." School. And I said, I expect that out of the kids, but not out of the adults, that they want to get the day off to come.
That just shows that the teachers are into
their school spirit.
They've got school spirit. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We've got school spirit. How about you? We'll be back right after this for the second half. Keys to the second half when we come back.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homeacres on Douglas in Urbandale.
Ask anyone you know, they will tell you the best meat comes from Fairway. We take pride in our meat counter and choose nothing but the best choice beef for our customers. From ribeyes to ribs, chicken to brats, we have them all. From grilling season to crock-pot weather, we have you covered. Fairway, best at choice beef.
It's Truck Month at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Get $12,000 off select new F-150s and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. $12,000 off select new F-150s. Or get 0% for 72 months. To bulk up fresh local trades, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. The Schottenkirk Experience, now available in Indianola. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com.
Let's take a look at some of those first half highlights. You can see on the screen there, courtesy of the Iowa Event Center and the Wells Fargo Arena staff, thanks to their great camera work. That's Alex Weiss, right?
Yep, inside.
You're much closer to that old man monitor than I am, Dar. So
it's Gardy with the shot outside.
Yeah, Gardy comes in off the bench and scores two big threes.
And that was Delaney Edelman there getting the bucket and the foul.
And there's the other three that's Sarah Lehman. Probably see more of her in the second half if she can stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, she picked up, what is it, 3?
She has 3. And
with
Crompton,
5.
And Crompton has 2.
Yeah, almost 6 minutes to go in the second quarter she got that.
And that was Alex Weiss there that you just saw. And then the other way for Logan Magnolia.
Kenzie Kennard.
And then she completes well, that's right. She missed the free throw, and then Straight picked it up.
Got the put back, so instead of a 3-point, they ended up getting a 4-point play out of it. And then there's the lob inside again and up. And
that was that nice shot.
High off the bank.
For Kylan Straight. All right, second half, if you are the Regina, I would imagine you're going to win. You're going to have to get Mary Crompton back in this game. She's only got 3 points.
3 points.
If you're Logan Magnolia, you just got to keep playing defense on her. You can't, you can have that half, but you got to make it a complete game.
Or Regina, just keep working on offense, setting those screens and getting the open looks at the three. And, you wouldn't think they'd keep up almost a 64% field goal shooting in the second half.
But
we'll see, yeah.
Anything's possible.
54% from three, but we'll see.
Three-pointer on the way from Crompton's no good. Rebound comes out, Logan Magnolia, and that's Kenzie Kennard. She goes left to right as we begin half number 2, quarter number 3. Paul Yeager, Dar Danielson, Pete Tarpey here on CISN.TV. I'm sitting up straight because Peter's looking at me funny.
And this is key, the start of the second half, for especially the team that's trailing here.
Nice pass, almost on the way. They're trying to go to Edelman. That's going to stay Logan Magnolia, as going down to get it was Kennedy Wallace. But she just couldn't find the handle.
Edelman might have tapped it off for a little bit, or she just couldn't get to it. But
inbound pass with no defense right on Kylan Straight. And Kylan has 2 more. She now has 12.
Nice right off the back iron.
Back to a 5-point lead. 3-point shot, no good. Rebound up to Kylan Straight, and she's going to push it now. That's Morrison. Kennard drives, kicks. I'll tell you what, Derek Sunderland's been fun to watch coach that team. You can see him in the purple shirt and the yellow tie. You've taken 3 teams to state, 3 different teams at 3 different schools. As turnover for Logan Magnolia. I think you kind of know what you're doing.
Yeah, that kind of tells you you have a good system, you're a good coach, and the players are buying in and believing what you're teaching them how to do it. And you've done it at 3 different schools.
His counterpart, Jeff Wallace, as falling down is Lehman. Getting the handle on it is Logan Magnolia. Up ahead, the Panthers! Shot won't go! Oh, my goodness. Kylan Straight, how did that thing not go down?
Almost looked like it stopped for a second.
It did. 3-pointer! No good! By Wallace. Rebound! Put back in. Alex Weiss. She now has 16.
So Regina starts out the second half 0 for 3 from 3-point range.
Back to a lead of 7. Logan Magnolia, a little bit of pressure trying to get in that trying to stay out of that half-court trap. Edelman down low on Weiss, can't quite find her. Slacking off on defense is Lehman down there. Morrison makes a cut, now she's gonna get it in the corner from Kennard. Straight into the basket.
Catch, pivot, square, and shoot. Right into the bucket.
Straight has all 4 of Logan's points in the second half. Wallace. Now Lehman. The drive, and there's a foul. I didn't even hear the whistle. And I'm sitting courtside. So are you, Dar.
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
No.
I just looked up and saw
not
his
being
arm.
critical, but it doesn't come out real loud on his whistle, but
it is far away from us, and we are blocked by a number of people. Sarah Lehman hits the first free throw. Lehman with 3 fouls. She's limited to just 6 points. She's normally a 15 points per game player. Second free throw, short. So now the lead is 6. Panthers break it wide open underneath momentarily. And then that gap closed in a hurry.
yeah, we saw it coming and just got a finger in there to tap that away.
Lehman drives, not stopped, but misses. Weiss picks it up, puts it in.
Wow, off balance, but kind of kept the shooting hand square, and there's a timeout by Logan Magnolia.
It's all of a sudden a 6-2 run for Logan here in Class 2A.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
Enrollment for most Iowa HealthLink members. If you signed up in April last year, you can change plans or keep things the way they are. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I'll probably check out all the plans again. I'm thinking about switching. I just want to make some healthy changes this year. Who do you have?
I'm staying with AmeriGroup. I get all the regular benefits plus lots of extras. Rewards for getting checkups and free Weight Watchers.
Wow, that sounds great. I'm going with AmeriGroup too.
Choose AmeriGroup. Call 1-800-338-8366 today.
Hey.
Logan Magnolia in an 8-point hole, just like in a blink of an eye. Still good high half-court defense by Regina, forcing the Panthers a long way from the basket. Finally able to get at least to the penetrate the lane. The runner won't go for Morrison, and it's cleared by the Regals. Crompton, nice pass for 2. Sarah Lehman.
Well, they've shut off the 3-point shooting, but they haven't been able to stop the penetration now, and they've been getting it inside. And now their biggest lead, they've got it up to 10.
Panthers need to find some points here. Kind of keep Regina in check if they want to keep in this contest. Edelman way out from the block now in the 3-point, and that's just flat out stolen away by Sarah Lehman. She goes left, poked away, by Morrison.
Yep.
It'll stay Regina basketball.
Kylan Strait will come back in.
Lauren Gardy comes in. Driving is Weiss. Shot won't go. The left-hander is taken away by Kennard. Up ahead for Strait is 2 is good. Kylan Strait now with 16.
She had to do a little fancy footwork to keep from falling down.
Cuts the lead to 8. Inside, Lehman takes it, dribbles, high off the glass. Nice shot. That's the Lehman now with 10, just like that.
Yeah, and that offense, the inside offense is just heating up for them. They're a couple passes and they're getting it right inside, right into the defense.
And Regina still shooting 58% from the field. Strait. Morrison puts the move, gets a little deep and lucky to keep possession. Edelman on the block, puts it in, kicks it out. Great defense by the Regals, and that's just stolen away again. Mary Crompton just intercepted that pass. Travel. Grayson Dumont. You know, these Regals, I see a lot of softball players. A Crompton, a Sarah Lehman, Dumont, Wallace. It's a pretty good team. Had a good run of success here for Iowa City Regina. Three-point shot won't go. Rebound.
Strait.
Is Kylan Strait, and she's fouled on the way back up. Who's that going to be on? Dumont?
Yeah.
So Dumont, that's her first. And so Kylan Strait goes to the line. Always Shop Fairway's full-service meat counter for the best USDA choice beef, all-natural pork and chicken. To learn more, visit fairway.com. Second free throw is up and good for Strait. And she now has 18. Lead back to 8. Three-pointer.
It just kind of surprised you, didn't it? Because she's like standing there and, okay, I'll shoot it, and boom.
I'm telling you, Crompton's the one. She can pop off for points in a hurry. Last year in that semifinal game here, Steve steals it away, and we're about to have a visitor. Hello. How you doing? Oh, the ball came to you.
Oh.
Mary was just talking to you, I think. The whole arena's watching you, Dar. But Mary came over, and she just wanted to say hello, I think is what that was.
She said, where's the ball? Give me the ball.
I want to play.
Yeah. We need to get back into this.
Tipped away, Alex Weiss. So not only is Weiss doing it on the offensive end, she's had a tall task of trying to defend Edelman. Minute 45 to go, third quarter. Cutting for the ball is Ender. And now it's Kennard. She'll dribble back to the top, reset the offense, and try to keep Regina at bay. But, man, Regina's been jumping every passing lane. And you can hear coaches calling for Logan to move the ball and swing it over.
You can't stand around. You got to keep passing it.
Into the left wing for Ender. She has tough defender, right side, three-pointer, won't go. Edelman the board, put back for 2.
Man, that was a double dip down and out. Down one time, back up, and then down again and out as we go under a minute.
The lead is 9. Tipped away by Edelman on Weiss. And now Lauren Gardy has it. For the Regals, Crompton has the screen set for her. She'll just drive and score. And still some pressure as the lead reaches 11, biggest of the game. Stolen away by the Regals. 2-on-1. Layup is good for the Regina Regals.
Closing the quarter strong.
Alexa. Again, it's now coming for you. That means I'm next.
Our producer, Peter, almost caught that one.
And I was looking down to write notes, so it's a good thing Brian was going to have it.
Well, you got to protect that camera there, though, man.
Oh, that camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Uh-huh.
Because, you know, if that camera gets knocked down, they can't see us later. So, you know, and I know that's what the fans want.
More
right?
dar is what they say on Twitter.
Yeah.
Shot is short with 7 seconds. And it'll be Logan Magnolia basketball with 5.3 to go, third
And
quarter.
they just look tired, Paul. They've had this onslaught from Regina here in the last just about a minute, and Logan Magnolia just looks tired right now.
And really, Logan Magnolia only has 4 girls on the bench that are in uniform. And they've really only been rotating 2 of them in. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. The runner to go. Won't fall. No shot, no foul. Kenzie Kennard just can't quite get it done, and that's going to end the third quarter. 52-39, the final 8 when we come back.
I'm an environmentalist working hard to protect Iowa's natural resources.
I'm an employer committed to providing a safe workplace for Iowans.
I'm a farmer consistently producing quality products for consumers worldwide.
I'm an animal welfare advocate, protecting and promoting animal well-being in everything I do.
We're Iowa hog farmers, and we care.
And we care.
It's Truck Month at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Get $12,000 off select new F-150s and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. $12,000 off select new F-150s. Or get 0% for 72 months. To bulk up fresh local trades, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. The Schottenkirk Experience, now available in Indianola. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com. It's Truck Month.
8 minutes to go. As the Regina fans look on, they made the trip over on I-80. About an hour 20 if you're abiding by Iowa's traffic safety laws.
From Iowa City, it's a little more than that, isn't it? Well, Regina's still shooting 60%. Part of the reason they're getting more inside shots now. For Logan Magnolia, 15 turnovers in the game.
And Regina still pressing in that half court. Kennard dribbles into a corner. And you can just see Regina just playing good weak side defense. They are just in a ready position. There is no flat feet. Alex Weiss steps in front of it and gets the steal. Gardy will walk it up.
Yeah, now they got time to take a little more time with this lead.
Sarah Lehman up top, going for the steal and is missed. Weiss backs in, she traveled. Weiss played at Tipton last season. She came over to Regina. And I know when Regina went over to Tipton this year to play, it was a pretty raucous environment.
Mm-hmm.
Not really much of a welcome home. But Weiss is on a team now that is, as the shot is made by Kylan Straight, she gets the first 2 for Logan here. Cuts it back to 11. Still a big mountain to climb.
Yeah, they need a few stops and get a little run of their own going to cut this down below double digits.
Sarah Lehman step back, short. And Weiss, I think, is safe at the plate. She dove for that one. Good slide.
Dove down there and, yeah.
They'll take her on the softball team.
Slid into the Wells Fargo logo over there.
We've got lots of games this week. 35 of them. 30 of them can be seen right here on CISN TV. The Final 5 on IPTV and IPTV.org, and also on Facebook Live. All sorts of options. Three-pointer won't go for Kennard.
Weiss pulls down the rebound.
Again. Weiss on the rebounds. I think she's somewhere. She's got 8 now. Driving and going to the free throw line will be Kennedy Wallace. Hey, basketball fans, save money while in Greater Des Moines. The Catch Des Moines Fun Pass features deals and discounts at places like Fong's Pizza, the Science Center of Iowa, and MB2 Raceway. That's Catch Des Moines. At the free throw line, Kennedy Wallace, a 78.6% free throw shooter, as the officials try to sort out who exactly the foul was on or who's shooting.
I don't know. Robert Smith raised one finger, so.
There was not a bucket.
No, but.
It's 1-1 because they're not. It's 1-1 because they're not in the bonus.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we've seen basketball before, I think. First free throw is good.
Well, it wouldn't be 1-1 because they're.
What? I should have asked Robert before he ran by.
Yeah.
Explain that what just happened, because that was only one free throw. Okay. Wallace, her first points of the contest. She now has 1. Logan Magnolia's got to dig into this lead, down 12 with 6 minutes to play. Not an impossible task. They just have to get some points and some stops. Sounds easy from here.
And they just hit 1 3-pointer.
Driving and falling short. Oh, okay. So Morrison had it. The Logan Magnolia fans thought Weiss maybe helped
her, but
Morrison out of bounds.
I think she'd been out of bounds before that because Weiss kind of ran into her, give her a little bump there.
Driving and scoring again. Sarah Lehman. You know, when you can, Lehman's such a good softball pitcher and player, or softball player. You know how to put some extra spin on the ball to do it kind of what you need it to.
And they're not letting up. They're just attacking right now on offense.
3 ball won't go, and now Logan's having a kind of coming back to earth a little bit on their shooting. Now they're at 14% from 3 as they trail by now 14. Crompton drives the left-hand floater. Got it! Timeout, Logan Magnolia will step away. The lead is now 16, the final 4:57 when we come back.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Hey, everybody. Star Danielson.
We're back.
We're back here. Wells Fargo Arena, just under 5 minutes to play in this contest. Logan Magnolia and Iowa City Regina. You know, Logan Magnolia, this is the first time they have been at the state tournament for basketball, and they've made a close game of it for the first 3 quarters, but here in the fourth quarter, it's kind of been all Regina.
Yeah, defensively, they've been picking off the passes, and then when they come down on offense, just attacking against Logan Magnolia. Here's a 3.
3 is going to be short. Weiss the rebound. So now Regina will push it up. Grayson Dumont, the leader in assists in the state. Weiss thought about it at the free throw line and kept it going.
Gives a high
Gardy.
screen, yeah.
Yep. And now Regina going to take a little clock here. Crompton way out top as we approach the 4-minute mark. Just running that high around the edge pass, and then we're going to have a foul here. Kenzie Kennard.
Yeah, kind of turned around in the timeout and look back here behind us, the Logan Magnolia fans. They're kind of sitting there kind of realizing, man, if we do not kick it up and get some defensive stops and get some points,
and
we're going to go home.
They've got a lot of fouls to give.
Yeah.
They've only had one foul in the second half, and that was just what you just saw. So you've got to do a lot of fouling to put them on the line. So you're going to have to jump these passes or bait Regina into shooting the basketball. Ashen Verbeek, the leading scorer in Class 2A on deck. Kenzie Kennard for Logan Magnolia, and that's Mary Crompton, who is not too bad herself. She's the fourth leading scorer of the tournament field at 18.7, behind Emma Atwood of Central Decatur. Central Decatur, the Cardinals will play tomorrow morning, but we'll see Western Christian and North Lynn playing as Crompton hits the free throw. She now has 13, and it's now a 19-point lead, and we'll have the final 3:41 after this.
At your service. This is Iowa, and here we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. This is Iowa.
Ask anyone you know, they will tell you the best meat comes from Fairway. We take pride in our meat counter and choose nothing but the best choice beef for our customers. From ribeyes to ribs, chicken to brats, we have them all. From grilling season to crock-pot weather, we have you covered. Fairway, best at choice beef.
Second horn of the timeout means it's time to play basketball. 60 for the Regina Regals of Iowa City, 41 for Logan Magnolia. The Panthers in purple have the basketball. And on the right side of your screen, dribbling it is Kylie Morrison. She drives, tries to get around Weiss, and just keeps on going. And Fender hits the three.
Just their second three.
And now it's back to 16. They're going to have to try and get some stops here, or at least force Regina to attack the basketball and get a rebound. And now the Regals just move it around the outside, and fouling will be Kylie Morrison. Morrison, just a freshman. Alexis Fender is a junior. Kylan Strait a junior. Kenzie Kennard a junior, and so is Delaney Edelman. Pretty young squad, but so is this Regal team with Crompton and Dumont are juniors, and Alexa Lehman. Sarah is a senior. Kennedy Wallace and Alex Weiss are both sophomores as we have a foul.
Yeah, when you look down the roster here, you only see Danielle Gokenauer, the only senior. There's no, well, I guess an Emma Corkery, senior for Iowa City Regina. So just two on the roster. So Logan Magnolia, their first trip here, and you got to think maybe that's the start of something they can do again with players coming back.
Very well could be, and that was going to be tied up, and Kennard didn't even go after the basketball. She just tried to tie up Dumont, and now that's the 6th team foul, now 7th team foul. So now we'll start shooting some free throws. That's the one thing when you don't have fouls up until the end. You have to then waste some time trying to foul. So Grayson Dumont at the line. Dumont with 2 points. Misses the first one. Kenzie Kennard the rebound. Under 3 minutes to play. Panthers trying to go in a hurry. Pass that's a foot on the line, 2-point basket by Kenzie Kennard. She now has 10. Lead back to 14. And a little bit of pressure by Logan Magnolia, and it's easily broken by the Regals. Nearly stolen in front of the bench is Fender, and then Kennard comes through. And that'll be a foul now charged to Kylie Morrison. Kylie Morrison charged for the foul.
Credit Regina there, no panicking.
For over 100 years, expertise and experience have made Lincoln Savings Bank the bank of choice for thousands of Iowans. Join with Lincoln Savings Bank as your lifelong financial partner.
So there's no foul or no panicking by Regina when Logan Magnolia was flying all over out there. Just calmly moving the ball around, and they end up getting the foul.
Dumont the free throw for her 3rd point of the game. 12 for Sarah Lehman, 18 for Alex Weiss. Rebound comes for Kenzie Kennard. Approaching the 2-minute mark. Fender hit the last 3, but she's passing it off as they try to get it to Kennard. And that'll be a foul. Dumont, who just shot free throws, now whistled for the foul. Interior pass and shot, and then the rebound to her own miss of Kylan Straight. 3-pointer is going to be short. Edelman does not save it. Coach Sunderland trying to get his substitutions in here. Gets Edelman out and gets Fender out. Brings in some smaller guards for trying to get the trap here. And fresh legs. As Crompton easily dribbles to the left, passes it to Dumont. Now there's a triple team. Violet Lapke is in there now.
Kylie Morrison on the foul, I think. And then they'll bring Fender and Edelman back in for rebounding.
Regina had 2 13-point wins. Their closest end totals of the season. One against Bellevue and one against Maquoketa Valley. The Bellevue game was on a Friday night where they chartered a bus over to Bellevue and they took the boys JV, boys varsity, girls JV, girls varsity, all on a charter bus to go over to Bellevue. Got out of school early. And the Regina Regals, who've won 45 straight in the regular season, are a minute 52 from getting back into the semifinals for the 2nd straight year. Lead right now 63-46. Paul Yeager and Dar Danielson along with you here. We have another 2A game coming up. Right after us, it will be North Lynn and Western Christian. Brian Carlisle and Pat O'Brien on the call. And then Van Meter and Trainer, Pat Curtis, Andy Pollock tonight at 8:30. So, Dar, your day is done after this one.
Yep, I'll stick around and watch a little bit. I was out in the hall, and the North Lynn girls were out there, and they had their bags, and they were explaining everything to them about the locker room and stuff. And I made eye contact with a couple of them, and they kind of rolled their eyes. And we're listening. You know how sometimes high school kids are.
Lois's speech is a good one.
Yeah.
The 3-pointer is good for Fender, Alexis Fender. Another 3. That's 2 for her, and then it's
a foul.
I'm not sure why Fender's not shooting the ball more if she keeps hitting them like that. Now Fender now has 8, but then she's whistled for the foul, and that's her 4th foul. And we'll go see Mary Crompton at the free throw line. Crompton under her average of 18.7, hits the first one. Now at 14. Lehman under her 15 by a couple. And Weiss is now above her average as Crompton hits them both.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't care.
They're
going to get a win if this holds on here.
And it could be a 20-point win if Fender fakes the 3. Kennard try to make some space. Straight. Shot won't go for Morrison. Rebound. Put back up, no good. Kylan Straight will get a chance. So Kylan's sister was on the softball team a couple of years ago. I remember the Straights there, and their dad, as I mentioned earlier, football coach there at Logan Magnolia. The Panthers played in the state title game a couple of years ago, as this first free throw is good. by Kylan Strait. She now has 21, well above her average. Tell you what, Logan Magnolia within 15, still fighting here with 1:17 to play. And the second free throw is good.
Pressure out the made free throw to get the steal.
And now Logan has it. Driving, whistle underneath the basket, foul on the floor. So this team, the Logan Magnolia team, they have a lot of fun off the court. Their moms get involved, and they say everybody gets a little bit crazy. They have quite an atmosphere among these squads, and they're not going to be singing much from High School Musical, one of their favorite music song selections on the way home. They're going to just reflect and know that they had a very good season here, as it's now within 14 as we approach the 1 minute mark. It's going to be off the foot of Sarah Lehman, and it'll go back to Logan Magnolia at 58.4.
And you got a feeling, knowing the competitiveness you see out of them, that this isn't going to be enough. Losing here in the first round, they're going to want to get back and going to want to next year try to advance, you know.
Fender thinks about the three, but the size differential with Crompton. Three ball from the corner is good. Kenzie Kennard for three. She's got 13. Timeout, Logan Magnolia. We've got 46 seconds left. We'll have that when we come back from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines.
Honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. SchottenkirkFord.com. Honesty, integrity, hard work, discipline.
Hi, I'm Greg Schottenkirk, and for over 50 years, our dealerships have been built on these principles.
I'm Doug DeArmond, managing partner. For the last 12 years, we've shown Waukee a new way of doing business.
And now we're going to show Ford buyers in Indianola the same way.
Introducing the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. Now 2 stores and 1 name to better serve you. SchottenkirkFord.com. Honesty.
Regina leads all 2A qualifiers in field goal attempts made, field goal percentage, 3-point attempts and made, free throw percentage, and points per game. They're either first or second in all of those categories, and they have shown it tonight as they lead 65-54 under their season average. But as Dar would say, yeah, that's a travel on the other side.
Nice little move by Robert Smith to show
the
foot slide there, didn't he? He sold that one.
I think he sold it well. He's been watching those dance teams at halftime. Picked up some moves from the former University of Iowa Hawkeye receiver.
Well, 11 points, 36 seconds. That's only 4 threes and you win, right?
That's right. You got to do quick. You got to go quick, though. Swing it. Driving. And Regina fouls, and I think they're kind of looking around.
Yeah.
Okay, Kennedy Wallace, the foul. I was just checking to see. Lehman had the foul trouble in the first half, but not a problem here in the second half. Out of bounds, off of the Regals. Off of Wallace there.
And they're going to get
Edelman will check back in.
Maybe run a play in the post.
But now, they've run 10 seconds off and not really got a good look at the basket. Hard to hit through. They try to go into Edelman, but Sarah Lehman steps in front. And that'll be a foul on Kylie Morrison.
Well, the problem there, they drew the foul, but that was only the 5th team foul on Regina, so you're not shooting. If it had been a shooting foul, then you get some points at the clock stop, but they still have 2 fouls to give before they even get to the line.
We'll have the 1 and 1. Or no, this is 2 shots because that's 10 team fouls on Logan Magnolia.
Yeah, double bonus.
Sarah Lehman all by herself on the end of the court and hits it. Lehman now with 13. Straight with 22, Kennard with 13, Edelman with 9. Heading to the bench now for
Juliana King, Shia Deacons, Violet Lapke in for Logan Magnolia.
Lehman hits the second, now with 14. 22 seconds to play. Morrison has it taken away, gets it back for a moment, and Regina has to get across midcourt. Can't quite hold it there, but that is going to do it for Regina in a 13-point victory. So that equals what they've done twice this season, their closest margin of victory, 67-54.
Was that a 15-15 fourth quarter?
I think it was. But when you're down 13 points, it's kind of hard to
you can't
maintain that energy as we see the two squads making their way back, exchanging pleasantries with one another, and that might not be the last time these two teams play. Easily could meet back up here again. As Logan Magnolia will get that state quarterfinalist trophy.
Every participating player will receive a commemorative basketball provided by the Iowa Farm Bureau, title sponsor of the Girls Athletic Union. Presenting awards from the Girls Athletic Union are Jean Berger and Karen Brown. Congratulations to head coach Derek Sunderland and the Panthers from Logan Magnolia on an outstanding basketball season.
Logan Magnolia will finish the season 21-4. Regina advances and will play in the semifinal at 1:30 on Thursday, a game you can see right here on CISN.TV. Let's give you a rundown of these scores and get out of here before our next contest coming your way in just a matter of moments. Mary Crompton for the Regina Regals had 15, 14 for Sarah Lehman, 5 for Grayson Dumont, 1 for Kennedy Wallace, 18 for Alex Weiss, 8 for Alexa Lehman, and 6 for Lauren Gardy, for a total of 67 points for the Regals, who now improved to 26-0. Logan Magnolia had 22 points from Kylan Strait, 8 from Alexis Fender, 13 from Kenzie Kennard, 9 from Delaney Edelman, to finish the scoring at 54 points. The Logan Magnolia Panthers finished the year at 21-4. Final thoughts, sir?
Well, Regina ended up shooting 61.5% from the floor, which is, blistering pace. A lot of that in the second half. They attacked the basket. Logan Magnolia just, you get caught, and Regina made one of those runs, and it seems like at state when you get back, if you can't answer that, then you're in trouble. But credit Regina, good defense, and then they turn those defensive steals into offense. 18 turnovers for Logan Magnolia, and Regina was able to turn a lot of those into points.
That was huge, and when you shoot 61%, you're just not going to lose many games.
Well, good game, man.
That's the thing. So the Regina Regals advance, and we're going to advance out of these chairs. Another 2A game coming your way next between good thing I'm not working this one. Two teams in maroon, Western Christian and North Lynn. Brian Carlisle, Pat O'Brien coming your way next. For Dar Danielson, Peter Tarpey, I'm Paul Yeager. So long from Wells Fargo Arena in Des Moines. Again, your final score, Regina of Iowa City 67, Logan Magnolia 54. So long for just a while.
Spring has arrived at the all-new Fireplace Superstore. Drop in and check out all the new 2017 patio furniture. At Fireplace Superstore, you will find Central Iowa's most complete outdoor furniture selection for your deck and patio, including gas and charcoal grills, fire pits, and wicker furniture. Get in on the early spring savings going on now. Fireplace Superstore has been creating your outdoor style for over 35 years. Fireplace Superstore just west of Homemakers on Douglas in Urbandale.
Ask anyone you know, they will tell you the best meat comes from Fairway. We take pride in our meat counter and choose nothing but the best choice beef for our customers. From ribeyes to ribs, chicken to brats, we have them all. From grilling season to crock pot weather, we have you covered. Fairway, best at choice beef.
It's Truck Month at the all-new Schottenkirk Ford in Indianola. Get $12,000 off select new F-150s and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. $12,000 off select new F-150s. Or get 0% for 72 months. To bulk up fresh local trades, Schottenkirk Ford is in a position to give you more for your trade. The Schottenkirk Experience, now available in Indianola. The all-new Schottenkirk Ford of Indianola. SchottenkirkFord.com.
Thanks for watching our live coverage of the 2017 Iowa Girls State Basketball Tournament on Central Iowa Sports Network. You can check CISN.TV for a replay of this game. The free coverage of today's game brought to you on CISN by Mid-American Energy, CenturyLink, Atlantic Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. That's all for now from Wells Fargo Arena in downtown Des Moines.